Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your first reading of February 2024. As you can see by the screen thumbnail, you're going to see number 1, and that's what it is. Energy reading. We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going into this, guys, with messages of love. So, by the way that the cards come out is going to indicate to me what the relationship status is between you and this individual. Take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for the rest. You know, if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, let it skate. We will be getting 3 messages of love. I will read intuitively, and then we will go into the clarifiers, get some good messages, and round this out. This is going to be for beautiful sign of Leo. What do we got for the Leos? This is for Leo. What do we have? All right, so we do have reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. I'm loving it. All right. So Leo, this could be a current individual. The rest of the cards will let us know. But whoever this person is, new or old, obviously, if they're new, they've gotten to know you. This person definitely is wanting some balance and equal give and take. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. So the heart place is coming up with neglected. So this feels like this could be someone that you are currently with or someone that you broke up with. But I'm going to get this last card and we're going to see this person that's coming through. Oh, that was quick. Sabotage. I mess up the good things that I have in life sometime. All right, so it could be that you are still with this individual or not. Reciprocity, neglected, and sabotage. This person has a tendency of messing up the good things in their life by their own admission. It could be that they needed losing you, Leo Collective, to be the catalyst for everything that they're going through right now. And by losing you, they realize that they screwed this up really bad. And now they want to come in and give you that reciprocity, give you, be the yin to your yang and give you, that equal give and take that you so desperately deserved. You needed and you deserved it. And by not having that reciprocity, they neglected to give you what you needed. So you kept giving, and they took. And finally, we have sabotage, and they are coming in and saying that they messed things up. Wow. Okay. Well, Leo, this is, I wouldn't be surprised if this person comes back to you. We do have a stellium right now of a lot of Aquarian energy that's going on. That is the opposite of your energy. And I do know that with this stellium that we have, I know that Venus is going to be moving into Aquarius. The sun is in Aquarius. I think Mars is going to be in Aquarius. With this conjunction specifically that we're having, that is going to definitely hit you in the 7th house. So there's going to be some relationship stuff going on for you anyway. But this is very cut and dry. Let's get into these clarifiers. Let's do a couple more shuffles. All right. Why are these cards here? All right. So I can tell you right now that someone that you're connecting with definitely felt like the wounded warrior. And they could not operate, unfortunately, properly and give you what you needed because they were too damn wounded. They were too focused on the fights. They felt like they were constantly in a sparring contest. They felt they had to fight you, one up you, give you your own energy back. They were operating out of ego, if you ask me. They were operating out of ego. They were operating from a place where they were competing with you internally instead of understanding where you were coming from, which is unfortunate. And they just were not operating in a way where, what you actually were trying to show them. They could not really, they couldn't look at things. It's really, really unfortunate. The way that they looked at things just did not do them a service. You know, it's one of those things where they felt they were always waiting. It's like waiting on what? It's no time like the present. They were stuck. Hangman is here. So they refuse to surrender. There's something very egotistical or something, an ego story that I'm picking up on with that lives with them internally, where they're like, no, this person isn't gonna, Leo isn't gonna one up me. Leo isn't gonna do this and do that. And as a result of them not surrendering, they took the hangman. I say this all the time. Hangman is really upside down enlightenment, but intention without action is just what? Nothing. It's like intention means nothing without action. So it's not just the card of pondering and being enlightened. It almost feels like this person knew exactly what they should have done, but decided to do nothing. And really, in sabotaging this relationship, they sabotage themselves. It's one of these things where I mess up. It says I mess up good things in my life sometimes, and that is what this person does. Their discernment leads them down these paths, Leo, where you're just like, look, I don't know what's going on with you, but I was coming from a good place, and then this person just jumps all the way out the window, and you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You may have chased up behind this person, Leo, gave this person an opportunity to get their act together, been like overstayed your welcome with this individual, um, all of the above. And they realized that as much as they needed from you, they screwed this up. And now they're leading this energy with reciprocity, coming and laying their cards on the table to say, I should have given you what it was that you wanted. And I didn't give to you the way you gave to me. I took things that you have said and I took them to heart. I couldn't get out of my own way. I just couldn't take what you were saying as face value from a place of love. They gave you your energy back. They gave you ample reasons to be frustrated. You could have flown off the handle. There could have been some opportunities where you could have handled things better, but you were definitely justified. Definitely 100 grand justified for how you feel and what you did. I feel like this person left you no choice. It feels like there was no choice. That the only choice was the obvious choice. And I think that's what I'm going to name this. The only choice was the obvious choice. That's what they left you. They left you with the only choice, which was the obvious choice. That's what I think I'm going to name this because, what else is there to say? They had major arcana energy that they refused to listen to. They had the gift of intuition, the sight, the foresight. They knew what it was. Spirit was speaking to them in the energy of hangman, but instead they chose judgment. It's like you have two cards, two totally opposite cards. You get gifted with the foresight and the enlightenment to say surrender. I am not going to steer you wrong. Surrender. Or judgment. Now I'm coming down. Now you have to be reborn. They chose absolution, but not by choice. They forced it upon themselves when they had the patience and the guidance of hangman. So them together makes for a very introspective tower. It's like a mental tower. So mentally, they had to shut down in order for them to even get where you were coming from. And that's something that's on them. Past, we have King of Wands. Present, we have Two of Pentacles. Also, what's going on with them right now is that they had too many areas of their life that they're trying to juggle, although they are extremely passionate about you and know what they want. And this is what I say, and I tell my clients and my friends alike all the time with this type of energy, because when you're dealing with someone and really they're the reason why you guys are not together, it wasn't another person, it wasn't a third party, it was just plain flat out because they're in their own way. That's the hardest to try to deal with. That's a hard pill to swallow, because honestly, it's like, well, how do, like, there's nothing that can heal that but time. This person is probably a fellow fire sign themselves. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They know exactly what they want, Leo, and that's you. Again, it goes back to they left you no choice. They left you with one choice, which was the obvious choice. And that obvious choice was to walk away from their ass, because that was the only thing that was here. All right, let's look at the tops of these decks. We have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people are going to think, and detachment. I had to let this go so I can clear my mind. A lot of it, again, goes back to that ego. They had to face the ego death, definitely. They detached because they really had to clear their mind, because they got in their own damn way. It's just period, point blank. Top of this clarifying deck. Yep, 10 swords in the chariot. Yep, makes complete sense. They had to realize that they had more power. Your words never diminished their power. What you did never diminished their power. They felt powerless when they came to the party. So you invited this person to the party, and this is what the energy that they brought in, masked by something else. They could have been intimidated by you too, Leo, because you're so larger than life. Like, as a fire sign, and so over the top. If you're dealing with these very timid, introspective people, they may not get it. Chariot is a good energy. I do feel Cancer very much so in the mix here, but they're not worried about what the hell other people are going to think. It wasn't the gossip. I'm sorry, let me back up. They were absolutely worried about what other people were going to think, but it had nothing to do with the gossip. So the card on the top says gossip. And the explanation is, I'm afraid of what other people will think. They can give a hell less. They're too damn arrogant. Your ego won't allow you to completely give in to me and surrender to this connection the way you were supposed to. And in the same breath, you want me to believe that you care about others people's opinion of you. F out of here. No. FOH. Like, for real. This is a big FOH, because this person doesn't care. They really just didn't want to surrender their power, relinquish their power. They didn't know how to be powerful on the side of you instead of turning it into a one-upmanship. So if this person hasn't come back, let's go over what remains. If this person hasn't come back, they're coming back. What remains is the Hangman, Judgment, and the Chariot. They had to come into their own, understanding that they had to walk and be powerful beside you instead of trying to hover over you or think that that's what you were trying to do with them. You probably helped them out and gave them some knowledge and really put some good fat on their head, gave them some wisdom, but because you were always the one that had to do that, there was an intimidation factor also, I'm feeling. So this is where I'm going to end it. I mean, this person is coming out of Hangman, went through their judgment, and now they're going to be making the choice to charge this chariot back towards you, Leo. So you're going to have to make a decision as to how you want to handle this. And we're going to leave it right there. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. It's always a pleasure. And I will see you in number 2 when we do it again. Bye, guys.